Hi everybody, it's Carol with Refunction Crafts, and I have got some great stuff to show you guys today. And boy, my brain has been on overtime, I gotta tell you, over this last week or so in making some really cool stuff, and I'm super excited about it. I feel like I've come up with some really great flowers and things that I'm going to be using in some upcoming videos. I have been trying to come up with some sort of new ideas. I mean, it still goes along with my shabby chic and all that good stuff, but I'm trying to pull this thing apart and it's not happy about it. I guess it was sewed and not glued. Oh well. That's okay, because I'm just going to use the leaves part of this and then I'll use the flower part. I can fix that. Anyway, so I've been doing some flower making, and I know I did a video for you guys on a couple of the flowers that I made, and I'm just going to real quick kind of go through some of them and show you the amazing stuff that I'm turning out as far as the flowers are concerned. Hold on just a minute. Okay, I've been making these flowers. This is one of them. I used as my inspiration a video from Liz over at Crafty Devotion, and in my flower video I did add her link. I'll add it to this video as well. But I've also been sort of adding to my flowers. It's just, her video is a simple video on how to just do the basic flower. And it's a great video. She is a good teacher, and I think I was able to pull off a decent video to, of course, with my own little twists on it, to sort of use her inspiration. So anyway, so these are the flowers that I made, and I've made a ton of them, you guys. I've made some appliques with some of them. I've used some of my rolled roses in them. And let's see, I did these blue-gray ones and then some dark blue flowers to kind of mix and match those. And then I did like a rusty color. That turned out super pretty. And again, all of the chiffon and stuff that I'm using is chiffon that Sherry Lorang had sent to me quite some time ago, and I've been using it for a long time, getting pretty down on pretty low on some of them, but I still have plenty left that I'm using to do. Now this is another one. This is just using my old flower techniques from the flowers that I've been making for a while. But this is a gorgeous applique that I did. And I have plans. Here's a cabbage rose that I did. Now I did several of these cabbage roses, and I think I did all of them in this color so far. Because I didn't decide to make these until I had pulled out this chiffon. And so, yeah, I made a few of them. And look at how beautiful these turned out, you guys. They're just gorgeous. And so I'm going to be doing a video on how I make these cabbage roses. I did not watch a video to do them. I just, with my instincts and what I do know about making flowers, I just went ahead and made them. I have watched videos in the past on people who make the cabbage roses, and I just love them. I think they're just beautiful, and they're very simple, super simple to make, you guys. Here's another one with one of the flowers that I made. And then, of course, some of my other stuff. I created like little leaves out of a sage-colored chiffon and some hunter green. And then in this one, I also used one of the little flowers that Sherry had sent me. She sent me a little bag of those in different colors, and they're so awesome. I also got these little These are Fomarin flowers, but my friend Robin sent these to me. I got a package the other day, and they have like a little wrapper of polka dotted mesh around them. You see that? And they're so pretty, and I can't wait to use these in something. But I just got that package yesterday. Yesterday or the day before, I can't remember exactly. And then here is one that I did in pink, and I think I did this one in my video. So isn't that beautiful, you guys? Oh my gosh, I am just having a ball with these flowers. I also did, I'm just going to show you guys a few more that I did that I haven't shown you yet, and then we will move on. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm making some boho necklaces with some of these flowers, and that was the main purpose for making them. And then once I got started, I couldn't stop, you guys. Here's a beautiful ivory flower with a brown, I used one of the brown flowers that Sherry sent me in the center, and it just came out gorgeous. And then this is another rusty colored one, and she had sent me this gold flower, and I thought that would be really pretty inside that one. So that's another one. I've got some of these in bags because I've already got them arranged and ready to go for my upcoming projects. So yeah, I've been a busy little bee, you guys. I've got these that I made. And actually, I added, this morning, I added these beautiful leaves from some sequined lace that Sherry had sent me a while back. I thought, oh my gosh, the color was just perfect to go with these flowers. So I did add some of that to these two. Aren't they beautiful? And I love this color of chiffon. I got to find out from Sherry what color this is. Or go to Joann's and just look around. I love this color, you guys. It makes the most beautiful flowers. And then I also did some in sage green. So I thought that goes really pretty with that color. And so these three are a grouping of flowers that will possibly be going all together in a set. And I've got another set that's got those two colors. I have a pink set that I'm preparing to do, and I've got pink flowers and pink applique that I'm using with that. And then I also made a couple of satin flowers, and these came out really, really pretty as well. The color of this satin is just gorgeous. And so I was really excited to try it out and see how that was going to do, and it made really beautiful flowers. So, and then I've got bits and pieces to go with those. So I think I've sort of shown you. Oh, I also made some purple flowers. Here's one of them. And look at that, you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's not blue. It looks blue on my camera right now, but I'll make sure that by the time I edit my my video, you can see that it is actually quite purple. It's a very deep, deep, deep purple. And absolutely gorgeous, you guys. Okay, which bag did I pull this out of, though? Oh, this one. Yeah, so anyway, so I've got some really great stuff coming up, you guys, and I think you're really, really going to enjoy the videos that come from the making of these flowers. And so I'm looking so forward to doing that video. I'm not doing it today because I don't have a ton of time today. I do have to work later. And so I wanted to try and do a video that is not going to be super time consuming. I really, really, really am dying to work with those cabbage roses. They're just so beautiful. I think there's another, this is another one of my appliques, but I think I've already shown this one to you guys in another video. So that's another one that I had made. And these appliques are beautiful. So some of this stuff, you guys, will be going into my Etsy shop. Here's a blue and a purple. And so I just have to go through them all and figure out what's going to go in the shop and what's going to go into my projects. But look at, this is a box full of flowers, plus all of the ones that are in these bags getting ready to be created. So, and there's let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bags here that have more of my flowers and stuff in them. So yeah, I've got a lot going on and a lot of exciting projects, and I'm thinking that if we can get my channel growing quickly, maybe something from these flowers can be my next giveaway item for my 12,000 subby giveaway. So, and then I also have my Etsy shop giveaways to do. The other thing that I wanted to show you guys, I was in a swap at Bird's Place, and since Debbie's not really selling anything on Bird's Place right now, she decided to do a swap. So I did get involved in that. I thought it would be fun, and you know, believe it or not, you guys, I've never done a swap before. So my person was Judy Stevenson, and so this is the great things that Judy sent me. Now I've already sent her box out. She handmade these crocheted doilies. Aren't they beautiful? They're just gorgeous, and they're very thick. So these are going to be nice, stable doilies that I can use under flowers or on some of my projects where I really need stability behind my flowers and stuff. She sent me some beautiful laces. This is one piece that she sent me. Isn't that gorgeous? That's sequined. And she sent me a package. These are all aluminum roses, and I'm not going to take them out of the packages, but you can see there in all different colors. Yay! She sent me 2 bottles of stickles, and I got Stardust and Crystal. And you guys know I do love to work with stickles. I haven't worked with it in a while, and I'm not quite sure why. I got 3 cutters. These are the ones that you can use to, you know, cut around intricate things. So I can't wait to try these and see how these work. Been wanting to buy one. In fact, I did buy one once, and it was terrible. It fell apart on me just immediately. So I've been wanting to try and find one that works a little bit better, and just haven't gotten around to it. Here's another little piece of lace embroidered. And then she sent me a few of these double butterflies. These are doubled ones, and I love these butterflies. I love working for them. They work for me. This beautiful lace, and I absolutely love, love, love this trim. It's stunning. Oh my word. Thank you so much, Judy. I have seen this, and I have never had any exactly like this, and I love it. Oh, it's even prettier in person. Now, a couple of the flowers seem to have come off in the box, and I did see them in the box, so I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to glue those flowers back on when I find them going through here. Here's a couple of more, and another butterfly. And some little heart appliques. And that's another butterfly. And then she sent me some of this trim too. Isn't that beautiful? I love this trim. I've seen this also, I think, in Amazon, and a similar one on Temu. So she sent me this applique. I love this applique. I had one before, and I love it because you can cut it into pieces or you can use it as one, but these are nice because it's so big. It's almost better that you can cut it into pieces and use, you know, make 2 appliques out of it or something. This is a beautiful tiny trim, and I love this. I need to find more tiny trims like this. I love them, and I find that I have more use for short trims than I do the really long ones most of the time. And then here's some of the dangle lace with the little flowers in them. These are organza flowers. Love that lace. Then she sent me some bows. I almost bought some of these not too long ago, and I never pulled the trigger on buying them. I'm not sure why. I think at the time I was a little low on funds, and I was thinking, okay, I had to be really picky about what I was buying. Look at this beautiful lace, you guys. Oh my gosh, that is so gorgeous. That's like wedding dress lace. So, so beautiful. Oh, I can't wait to use that. And here's another piece. Super beautiful. I love the sparkly sequined laces. They are my favorite to work with, and especially when they're just the white and clear sequins, because they seem to sparkle the most. Look at the sparkle in that. Gorgeous. And this has like the fluffy flowers in it. So that's going to be treasured and used. And here's those two flowers. That's right, I did put them in a baggie when I saw them, because I knew they had come off of something else, and so I wanted to keep them safe until I could put them back on whatever they fell off of. And then pulling this out again, I realized it was this lace. So we're going to very quickly glue these back on, and then we can move on. So there we go. All better. And that's just another flower that I just plucked off of something. And then I got these little pearl drops, and they've got the little rhinestone spacers at the top, and then a little snowflake and a cameo piece. I just hope Judy liked my package. I mean, she did such a great job with what she sent me, and I hope that I sent her stuff that she can use as well. I think I did, but you know, I always worry so much about that stuff, on whether I did a good enough job. That's why I don't get into swaps and things, because I'm always afraid I won't do justice to the person that I have, and I don't ever want to undersend to somebody and then have them send me gorgeous, gorgeous stuff, and then I feel like a heel because I didn't do the same. And then this is some blue and looks like AB rhinestone chain, and it's the really tiny stuff, which I like working with. So yeah, it's got light blue, dark blue, AB. Super pretty. Where to go? There we go. So it's all different colors. Love that. And then some little fiber bits and pieces to do some fiber art. So off of yarns and things. And then I got some of this trim, and I'm not going to pull it out of the bag, but you can see, I'm sure most of you have seen this trim. It's gorgeous, and I will probably use this. It looks like it's a big enough piece that I can put around one of my boxes. It's got these beautiful embroidered flowers on it. Oh, I love that. And then I got some it looks like 2 or 3 inch pink lace. That's an empty bag. I have some bow ties, and I think these came from Judy. I had these on my table. I wasn't sure if they came from Judy or someone else. These might have been someone else. I've got a bunch of these bow ties right now, so I apologize if that wasn't something that Judy sent me. She sent me some flat back pearls that are like dual colored. They've got the gray, blue, and pink, and they're beautiful. In fact, I'm going to keep those out, and that's kind of why I really wanted to do this one, because I wanted to use some of these bits and pieces, and I didn't want to use them until I had shown them in a video. And these are leaves and little acrylic flowers and stuff. So yeah, and little acrylic hearts. Super beautiful. And I love these leaves. I'm going to take a couple of those out here. And I'm going to take a couple of hearts out. There we go. And maybe I'll take that leaf too. I'm getting caught up on the lip of the bag. Okay, so there's those. And then she sent me some other doilies. Pretty, pretty doilies. Look at these. I love doilies, you guys. You can never have enough doilies if you're a shabby chic crafter. So thank you, Judy. I love these. So I got beige and white. So those will absolutely be used. And actually, I will probably use some of these with some of these flowers that I'm making right now. I could have used these the other day, but I wasn't about to use anything. She sent me some of my favorite pearl string, and I love this trim here with the pearls and the rhinestones. I use that a lot. And then I have, I think these are chalk. I'm not positive, you guys. I'm not positive, Judy, what these are. So maybe you can let me know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with those yet, but I will find out, and I know Judy will let me know. And then I got some gorgeous beads and some pearl and rhinestone heart embellishments, little angels. And then here I have some copper filigree corners and a couple of butterflies. And then in this is some magnets. So I'm not going to open that up because I don't want to lose those magnets. And then this is just for me. And it's so precious. It says, I carry a cross in my pocket, a simple reminder to me of the fact that I am a Christian no matter where I might be. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? I love this, Judy, and it is now that it's been shown, it is going with me. So that is going to stick with me. I'm going to put it over here just so I don't lose it at this moment. Then I got some other flat back pearls. Got a little angel clip for a journal. And this beautiful trim. I love this trim, and it's so great. You can use it on just about anything. So I love that trim. And then I got these for resin, moving resin around in my projects and things. And these ones, Judy, I gotta be honest with you, I'm not exactly sure what I do with these. So anybody that can help me with that, I've got a bunch of these in there, and I'm not positive what I do with these. So help me out with that, and I will begin using them as soon as I know what I'm supposed to do with them. And look at these beautiful, beautiful decals. Oh my word, look at that. Is that not gorgeous, you guys? I can't wait to use these on some of my wooden projects. This one in particular, if I have another large wooden box with a large top that I think this would be beautiful in. It's one that I don't want to put a whole bunch of flowers and things on. So I can't wait to use that. And these are all beautiful. And you know, these will go into my my butterflies or my small boxes. I still have a few small boxes that I need to finish up. And then I got a whole bunch of my favorite butterflies that you can get on Temu in all colors. I got blues, greens, blue and green. And this one is like black and blue and purple and pinks. So lots of butterflies. And then, oh, here's another one in blues. And then look at this. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. So beautiful. I think that's just the card that was in with the butterflies, but I will use that for something, you know. And then I got some sticky dots. Those you can never have enough of, or too much of, I should say. And then a couple of packages of flexi lace. And this is the stretchy lace that you can use on stuff. And then some Velcro. Can't have enough Velcro in your stash either, you guys. Keep some Velcro handy because it is so handy. Came in really handy when I made my little jean pocket wallets and my boho bags and all of that stuff. I've used those little Velcro circles and they have been so helpful. Yeah, can't have enough of them. I am running low on my Velcro too, so I need to stock back up when I go to the Dollar Tree the next time. Buy some more Velcro circles. So that is it, you guys. That is my beautiful, beautiful box that I got from Judy Stevenson. Thank you, Judy. You did an amazing, amazing job, and I just hope that the things that I sent you were worthy of this beautiful box here because it is amazing. And I love it. I love everything in it. And I will be using this stuff in my videos for sure. In fact, I'm going to leave that out because I might use those today. And let's get these back in the box and let's get busy crafting. Okay, so that's it. And everything had to fit in a 6x6 box. So that's why it's pretty stuffed full. She stuffed that box full. So thank you, Judy. I appreciate you and I just adore you. I think you're just the sweetest person and I appreciate everything you sent me. It was an amazing experience for me in my first swap. I still hope that I did your box justice, though. I'm always afraid of that. I just hope I did good by you, and you liked all of your stuff too. So, all right, now to get to work. So what I'm going to do today, and because I do need some rhinestone bits and pieces, and yes, I do have enough of them to just put what I have, but I saw a short video that Debbie had put up on Bird's Place where she was making her own, and it just made me want to make some. And so the only thing different that I did is I did take out my stiff felt and I made some circles because I want to make some pieces around these sizes. So I thought this is one way of me keeping them in the size that I want them to be in and make some really pretty pieces. So I also took out a filigree. I took out a little piece of an applique and I got a leaf here that I thought I could embellish and turn that into something really pretty. So yeah, I've got some different stuff here that I can add to them. Look at all this beautiful stuff. And then I have a whole arsenal over here of more stuff. So I'm ready to rock and roll. Okay, so let's get to making. I'm going to read a quick inspirational quote. Strength is what we can gain from the madness we survive. Now, isn't that the truth, you guys? Madness is everywhere around us right now, and oh my word, I just hope that life gets somewhat back to normal soon, because I gotta tell you guys, I am tired of the craziness that is going on around us right now, and it has got to stop. It has just got to stop. Okay, so I'm sorry, I was just straightening that out. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab just any old thing on my table here, and I've got some little rhinestone bits that I got a long while back from the Dollar Tree. These are just little silver ones. I've got some that are purple, a few purple ones, and I've got a few that are like, they're kind of like a blue-green, really pretty blue-green color. So we'll just put those out there just so that we have a few. We've got some flat back pearls out here. We've got some regular pearls. I've got all kinds of stuff sitting out here that we can use. So I want to try it on one of these felt circles first. So the first thing that I think I'm going to do is, I kind of want to use this on one of them, but I think I might wait and try and use this on the filigree. Maybe we'll just do the filigree one first. And we're doing it on top of a silicone mat. I am going to use E6000, and I've got my E6000 tube out here, and the toothpick came out of it and it just started going all over the place. So we're going to put the toothpick back in and hope it stays there. Get rid of that paper towel. And then what I'm going to do, since I'm on my silicone mat, looky what I'm going to do. I am going to just squeeze a bit of E6000 out there, put the lid back on it, and we're going to just use it right from our mat. And I'm going to get rid of this toothpick because it's covered in glue. Grab a couple more toothpicks out of here just so that I have them. Okay, and then we're just going to start working this out. And you guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing something that I thought, you know what? There's no reason why I can't make some of my own little bits and pieces. So that's what I intend to do. I want all three leaves to touch the filigree piece because I don't want them to be floppy. So, got a little string right there. All right. Okay, so there's our first little addition. And then, let's see, maybe we'll put a little green leaf. No, I think we'll just leave this with the purple leaves and take it from there. I do have one of my little purple flowers, and it's a different purple, but sometimes I like to mix this color purple with, because this is more like of a maroon color purple, and then this is your purple, but sometimes I like the two together. And I'm always willing to try different combinations that other people may not think go together, but once you see them finished, you go, wow, that worked. That's a pretty flower with those leaves. I like that. I have some of these little nail charms here that my friend Robin sent me, and I want to use a couple of those in here too if I can. I'm just kind of setting it up right now. And then I also have some of these teeny tiny little flowers here, and we're going to move you guys in. There's no reason why you have to be all the way back there. There we go. That's a little bit better. And I think I think what I'll do is I'll take one of my little flat back pearls here, and we need a tiny one. So we'll just drop some of these on my mat here. And it doesn't have to be teeny tiny, but we need a small one. And I have my rhinestone picker here. So we're going to add a little dot of E6000 on the inside of this little flower. And I'm going to grab the small pearl and just put it on the inside, and it looks so pretty. There we go. So we have our little instant flower there. And I'm definitely going to use, these little rhinestones, they have the point on the backs, but they are flat in the front. So I think these are going to work nicely. I think I'm just going to go for it, you guys. As I'm picking out these bits and pieces, I'm just going to start gluing them on. There's no reason not to, because I think I'm not going to have too much difficulty in deciding where things need to go on these. I'm not too concerned. I think I'm going to put this one. Now, be careful, because your E6000 is going to dry quickly, and this is why I like that I'm working on this silicone mat, because I can put the E6000 directly on there and it'll go through to the mat possibly, but that's okay because it won't stick to the mat. It comes right off that mat because it's silicone. And I'm going to put this round pearl next to that rhinestone, but I want to turn it on its side so that the holes don't show. So I'm going to go just like that. And we've got a pearl there. And I've got a beautiful AB rhinestone here that I want to use. So I'm going to put that right there. Whoops. See, this E6000 is already curing as it's sitting, and I do have my AC on in the house because it's up over 100 degrees outside, and so that glue is gonna harden pretty quick. So there's that. And I want to take this piece, and I think I'll just put this sort of off to one side. And this is an acrylic or a resin flower that I think somebody made and sent to me, and it was either, I'm going to say it was either Sherry or Debbie. One of the two of them. Just have to, and this time I'm just going to squeeze my glue. If it'll come out, it's not really wanting to. Not too easily anyway. I think I need a little bit more though to the back of this. There we go. So I'm going to put that right there. I like that. I love this already, you guys. I love it. I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. I don't want to use that color. I do have some other little nail charm rhinestone bits here that I may want to pop in there. I think that might look pretty coming right out there. That's just a little rectangle piece, but that's okay. I don't mind that it's a rectangle. Sometimes those rectangular pieces are hard to fit in somewhere. I have found that to be true. But other times, I mean, if you look, and sometimes look at the nail art that people do on fingernails, and they'll use those rectangular pieces in with other shapes and things, and they come out gorgeous. So it doesn't look out of place at all. So I'm gonna smear some E6000 on here, and I'm going to try putting some of these pieces down just however I see fit. Put that one there, and I'm going to pop this little teardrop right in there. Like that. And then this one is going to go right over here. And then I've got some of my little silver rhinestones here, my little tiny ones. And we're going to drop some of these on the table here. And put some of those in there as well. So, and these will just kind of fill in those little empty spaces. But they are so pretty, you guys. They have so much sparkle. And I have started using these little silver ones a lot in a lot of things. I know I'm going to run out soon. And these were some that my friend Robin sent me. And yeah, so I'm going to need to get moving here and start replenishing some of the things that I love to use. And this spot right here, yeah, this E6000, it feels like maybe it's not, well, I know it's not the newest bottle of E6000 around. I don't know if that heart is gonna work for me. I'm gonna shove it in there and try and get it in a direction that it looks nice. There we go. It does work. And then gosh, this E6000 just really is, you know what happened? I know what happened. I had left this bottle open at one point and forgot it overnight. And my Holly is outside the door crying because she wants me to come out and sit with her or play with her or whatever. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying now. Oh well. Some right there, and I got a big blob of dried glue on there. Okay, so we're going to use a couple of these bigger flat back pearls. Oh my word. E6000 strings are the worst glue strings ever, you guys. They are the worst. They're the stretchiest and the stickiest. And they're the most frustrating. Put that in there. And I'm going to put that right there. Oh, this is so fun, you guys. This is what I call relaxing crafting. Absolutely relaxing. This is so fun. Okay, and then I want to get one right in there, because I feel like I have an empty space right there. Well, I do have an empty space. I don't know if these rhinestones are gonna cover it well or not. That actually looks good right there. I'm gonna leave it sit there, grab some glue. See, do you guys see that? How it's already in a state of curing. And we're gonna pop that pearl right up in there, and we're gonna pop one more rhinestone right next to it, right there. Oh, that looks so pretty. And this is how, you guys, you can continue to build up on stuff like this, just like you do your appliques, your flowers and things like that. Continue building up, and you'll fill in all those little blank spaces, and you'll have something amazing when you're done. Don't worry about using a couple of extra rhinestones or pearls or what have you, because in the end, you're going to have something that you really love. Whereas if you're constantly trying to save little bits and pieces and make sure that every little thing shows full, you know, fully, you're not going to have the piece that you really want to have in the end, because you are you're basically leaving a lot of blank spaces that don't look appealing. And you want your pieces to appeal to the eye of somebody who's looking at it, or maybe going to purchase it, or what have you. And so make sure you're thinking about that. Don't always be worried about, you know, the 2 cents that you might have saved, or the half a cent you might have saved on that one little rhinestone or pearl, because it really is not, it's not an issue. You have to use them. You have to use your stuff. That's why you have it. And you have to use it correctly. And I've had people get mad at me for covering up something that I have initially put down, say on an applique or what have you. But the thing is that if I hadn't done it the way I did, it wouldn't have turned out in the end to look the way I wanted it to look. So that's just it in a nutshell. I do not necessarily worry too much about wasting a couple of, now if it's something expensive, absolutely no, I don't want to waste it. Or if it's something really, really beautiful that, you know, I feel like I want to be careful how I use it, I'm not going to do that, you guys. And I don't do that. But sometimes you can't help but do it. It just can't be helped. And so you just have to go with your gut and say, okay, is this going to make this project look better? And is it going to be worth using, you know, these bits and pieces on? Or maybe that you're not going to see 1 or 2 of them because you've covered them up. Is it worth it? And in the long run, most of the time, it is. Because you've ended up with a piece that is absolutely 100% what you wanted it to be in the end. And that's the main goal there. We're trying to make our pieces look good and look the way that we envision them. And that's what artists do. They don't necessarily worry about every little brush stroke or, you know, every little thing that they put into something, because they know sometimes those things do get covered. They do get, they are casualties, so to speak, of the process. And so sometimes we have casualties. Okay, I need a little bit more, and this piece is almost done. I'm going to add a few bits right back here over the top of this leaf. And there I go, adding strings going across my rhinestones again, and so they'll catch on to them. And so you guys, this is all there is to it, to making your own stuff. And I've done this before. I just don't do it very often because I get in a hurry and I just want to use what I've got. And so that's what I do. I use what I've already got that's already been made by somebody else. But sometimes it's fun to put your own pieces to work for you. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. It's beautiful. Tons of sparkle. It's awesome. Okay, I gotta go real quick and tend to my puppy because she's upset. And no, she's not spoiled. Not at all. I did just feed her though. She just ate. I just gave her a snack. I got to where I was feeding her lunch every day and I realized she was starting to get a little chubby. I mean, and I don't want to do that to my dog. My last big dog weighed about 100 pounds, and there was simply no reason for her to weigh 100 pounds. She should have weighed about, I'm going to say maybe 60 or 70, but she should not have weighed 100 pounds. And that was something that sort of happened over time, and I didn't realize she was getting so big until she got so big and I couldn't lift her and all of that. So there, I added one more leaf in that. I think that looks better. So yeah, it's Mom's fault, and I feel terrible that she got so big, and that maybe she might have been with us longer had I not allowed her to put on so many pounds. I felt terrible when I thought about it. And once I got this dog, I thought, okay, we're not going to do that this time. We're not going to let her get fat. And she is a big dog. She weighs 80 pounds and she's 8 months old. But she's a very big dog. She's much bigger than our other dog was. So in that respect, she is made to be a bigger dog, or to weigh more. Oh, I want to put a little butterfly in here, but I do have, where are they? I do have some of my other butterflies here, and I think maybe this would be a pretty one, and it would show up a little bit more. So let's see. My poor little dog, she's snorting under the door. Okay, I think I'm gonna put this one. I know, honey, I'll be right there. I'm coming. A little bit more. How about a new toothpick? I know, sweetie, Mom's coming. I just need to pay a little bit of attention to her for a minute, and then I'll come back. It's almost getting time for me to wrap up and maybe finish this later. There we go. We have our little butterfly right there. You guys hear that? Even her snorts sound big. And see, I'm showing you guys, this is the glue, the E6000 that I put down on my silicone mat. I'm telling you, you guys, you need to get silicone mats to work on, because let me tell you, they save me a lot of messes. And that's smeared around because that was that new fresh piece that I put down. So now I can throw that toothpick away and I don't have a mess. And I will be back. Let me show you guys one more time real quick before I go. Okay, all right. Okay, let's go for number 2. I'm gonna at least get 2 of these in if it kills me today. I'm gonna try and do this one as quickly as I can. Let's see, we're gonna drop some more of these down. Maybe pop that down there. And we've got some pearls here. Don't want any of that stretchy E6000 glue there. I've got this beautiful little hummingbird that I would love to use on one of these. Maybe we'll use it on this one. And there goes my dog crying again. I thought that since Jeff came in the house, she might calm down a little bit. But I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to take, and I am going to squeeze, just like I would the hot glue, some E6000 around on this. Just like that. And we're going to very easily go like that. I've already got this one kind of figured out as to what I want to do, so I think it's going to be beautiful. I'm using an acrylic, or this is actually a little porcelain rose that I have. I love these porcelain roses, and I need to get some more of them. I love them so much, and I have this one and this one left, and I think that's it. I don't think I have any more of them. So that's another thing that I need to get some more of, and I will soon be placing an order to replenish some of my stuff. I'm waiting. I just filed for my Social Security, and so I'm waiting to see if that's going to come through pretty quickly here or not. So keep me in your prayers, you guys, because I just don't know with the government. You never know how quickly they're going to move on stuff. I do like this little leaf coming out from this rose, so I am going to leave that there. I was going to use this bow tie, but I don't think I'm going to have enough space to do that on this one. So look at this beautiful rhinestone piece. This is one of the ones Sherry sent me. And I do want to get a heart in here somewhere, and I'm debating on how I want to put this in. It actually looks really good right there. Okay. And I want to make sure that's going to stick, and I just don't feel cozy about how that heart is sitting there. So we're going to add some E6000 right in there and use the toothpick. I'm just going to kind of push it down there because I want it both on the top side and the underside, and then I'm going to add this beautiful flat back pearl. And there goes the E6000 strings again. I want to use this flat back pearl here, right in there, just like that. Oh, that looks so pretty. It just fills in that spot perfectly. And then get rid of the strings on the top there. And I see a spot where I can add one of my little silver rhinestones right there. And actually, I do need a little more. Where's my cap? This time I need to use my toothpick to do this. Gonna pop one right there. Trying not to let them flip sideways on me because then they look misplaced. Just like that. That looks perfect. And then I'm going to put one right there. And there goes our strings. Just like that. Perfect. And then I want to decide here, let's see. Let me grab one of these. And I'm just going to pop it in here and see what it looks like. I think the colors in these are going to be really pretty. Yes, that looks amazing. I think this is why I stopped kind of using E6000 for a while, but I really haven't done a lot of jewelry type projects lately where I've needed to use E6000, but there are times when you just really have to. You cannot use hot glue on everything because you'll end up with projects that are not usable. Okay, so now let's see if we can pop one of these beautiful large rhinestones in here. I don't know if this will hold that, but I want to try and use my picker. I probably should have put that to the inside and put the pearls to the outside. Yeah, that's not going to work. It's just too big. So, where's my little tiny flower? Oh, and I still have my, well, I used this heart instead. That's what I did. Okay, where's my little tiny flower? Here it is. Let's see if we can pop that in. We need to push this pearl back a little more. And kind of pop this in, sort of trying to get it to go a little bit sideways. You know what? We need more E6000 on the back side here so that the flower will also stick to this rhinestone piece behind it. Okay, just like that. There we go. Okay, now we just need some more of our, oh, I just despise E6000. I love it and I hate it at the same time, you guys. I'm gonna clean this bit off of here because it's all just too hard. Grab another toothpick and start with a fresh dollop of E6000. And we're going to add right in here. And here's where we're going to add a couple of pearls and our little silver rhinestones. And they're going to look really, really pretty all together. Let's see, we'll put that pearl there. Get a little rhinestone next to that. And let's see, here's another pearl. rhinestone right there. And we're not quite done. We are going to have to use some of our eensy weensy rhinestones to fill in a couple of little teeny tiny blank spots here. And these are the best way to fill in those spots, if you can get them in there right. I have to see which side is the... But you want to make sure they're not twisted and turned the wrong direction. And I don't even know where that one went. So we're going to try a new one. There we go. And we just have a few spots here where this is about the only thing that we can use to fill them in, because they are so tiny. I mean, so tiny that I can barely see them. But I love these. These little tiny rhinestones, you guys, are lifesavers. I'll tell you, in any project that you need something really teeny tiny to fill in a space, these are your best tool. And I'm just checking it out, and it's just like a whole bunch of little sparkles. And maybe, I think I'm going to put another pearl right here, because I feel that's a good spot for a pearl. And we'll go with this size. I'm going to say this is probably about an 8mm pearl. Yes, that looks very, very pretty. And I need one more rhinestone right there. And we're going to use a bigger one. Just like that. So there we go, you guys. This is how we make our own bling. Look at those. Aren't they beautiful? So I'm going to be making some of these, you guys, and I'm going to be putting some in my Etsy shop once I get, you know, a number of them made. I think I'm going to be sitting down tonight when I get home from work and just kind of trying to work on some of these little things that I need to get done. And so I should have some of these hopefully in my shop by the time this video gets out. Let's see, today's Thursday, and this video will not go out until probably Sunday. And I am very not liking those because I got E6000 on the outside of them. So we're going to redo a couple of these tiny rhinestones here. There's no reason to let it be what it is because I still can get those in there. And I see one more spot. And you guys, a lot of times after I finish my videos, I do go over things with a fine-tooth comb. And I do end up adding things here and there just because maybe I see a spot that isn't covered or that doesn't quite look as detailed as I want it to be. And so I do add little bits and pieces here and there. And I see a space right under here that I need to add something to as well. So we're just going to get in there right now while we can, and we're going to add one of the bigger ones right there. And I'm just going to try and get a visual on it. And so these you're going to see sort of through the leaf a little bit. but there we go. That looks amazing, you guys. I love this. I really, really love this piece. Isn't that beautiful? And I really, really love this one too. This one looks a little more vintagey. This one's a little brighter and more shabby chicy. And I'm going to do a bunch of these. And you guys, I may do another video and make some more. And maybe in the next one, I'll have time to do a whole bunch of them. Because look at, I still have a bunch to make, but I think I am going to come home tonight and finish up these ones that I have right here. But for now, I need to go. I don't have a whole lot of time before I have to go to work and want to spend a little bit of time with the family. And I got to cook dinner and all that good stuff. So thanks a lot for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me pop these real quick. I'll just pop them on top of this pretty purple piece of felt. Aren't those gorgeous? I love them. I really, really love them. And the sparkle is just amazing. And you can see those little baby rhinestones. You can see them. They add sparkle and shine, and yet they're not overpowering the piece at all. And it just looks amazing. And wait till you see these in with some of the projects that I'm going to be working on. You're going to love it. So that's it, you guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Please be safe, be well, take care of yourselves. Can't take care of anybody else till you take care of yourself first. Love your families. Tell them you love them all the time, as often as you can. Hug them, squeeze them, and make sure you don't just tell them, you show them that you love them. You're all amazing. I hope you know that no matter what life throws at you, stay strong, get through it, and tomorrow will be a brighter day. So thanks a lot, you guys. God bless you, and stay tuned for pictures on the back end, and I think I will have more of these in the pictures on the back end, so you can see some of the other ones that I'm going to be doing later on today. Thanks a lot, you guys. God bless. Bye-bye.